Let's start off with the men, and we'll start off with on Friday night when they took on Mount Vernon of Nazarene. Let's take you to the highlights from the PE Center on the campus of Mount Vernon of Nazarene. The Cougars were looking to extend their little win streak they had there early on. Douse on the inside. Outside the Trocchio, he'd knock down the big three. How about some more Trocchio from way downtown? He's going to knock that one good. The Pioneers are cruising early on. Douse on the inside. This one's going to get tipped out. Watch this. Trocchio going up for the layup. Kaboom! He's hitting the deck hard. Play's going to resume. No foul is called. You can see the Pioneer bench irate. Trocchio gets up. He's going to have a lay-in. Watch this one more time. We slowed it down for you. Trocchio's going to come down and schmack. Zaklebny laying the hammer on him. No foul called. And that seemed to disrupt the rhythm of the Pioneers. Trocchio hurt his wrist. You see Severns there for the three. Taylor knocks down the three late in the first half. They'd go on and have a little bit of a lead. But then it was the Chris Douse show. Bucket and the foul for the senior, the transfer from Delaware State. How about some more Douse? Down the lane, nice spin move on the inside. He was heating up very early on, but then Severns way downtown knocks that one from trifecta land. And then how about some more Douse trying to keep the Pioneers in it. Little baseline runner. That one is good. He would tie a school record in this game. But was it enough? Severns says, because I had myself quite the day. 7 of 8 from beyond the arc was Ben Severns. Inside, Douse again trying to create some space and keep the Pioneers close, 84-71. But it just wasn't enough. Taylor from deep. Mount Vernon had a heck of a shooting day from the outside, especially Severns. 23.7 of 8 from distance. But then you look at Chris Douse tying a school record, 45 points, 12 rebounds. Pioneers fall, though, 110 to 100. We're going to bring in Aaron Cooney now. Aaron, the performance by Chris Douse was one that not too many players can have. I've seen Shevis Whipple here. He never put down 45. He ties a school record with Gabe Boubon. That's right. 11 threes for him from the outside, but just not enough for the Pioneers.
No, not enough. And really, Mount Vernon did what they did best, and they play a team game. They got those guys, Robbie Taylor and Brandon Short. They're going to get their points. Taylor put up 20 points, in the game. But coming off the bench, that's what they look for. They have to go 8 deep there, that Mount Vernon team. And with second-year head coach there, Severns really stepped up and to put down 7 threes for the Pioneers. They're really having trouble with that deep three-point shooting that teams are bringing in. Let's
visit that play with Trocchio there and Zaklebny. He came down. There was a lot of contact there and no call whatsoever. You saw, if you looked at it, you saw Zaklebny. He did have a little bit of ball there, but he had way too much body contact.
Way too much. Yeah, I mean, he gave him the rock bottom. That's what it looked like. Zaklebny dropped down on him. We couldn't believe. I mean, during the broadcast, me and you were both, just dumbfounded at what we just saw, and for there not to be a call there, because Trocchio he got rocked. Sorry, brother, but man, he threw you down.
And the wrist for him was just totally thrown off for the rest of the game. He had to tape it the next night against Wilberforce, and that really affected the Pioneers. But again, Chris Douse was the real story.
What can you say? 45 points, 12 rebounds. Yet another double-double for him. And you mentioned this in the broadcast as well. How does this guy not get a look for AMC Player of the Year? He's having a monster season.